everybody. Hello, welcome back to another flight attendant vlog. If you are new, my name is Brianna. I'm a content creator, fitness trainer, and I create flight attendant vlogs. So I hope that you all come along for the journeys and adventures that I present to you all. Today, we have a 4-day trip. So I just got to the airport maybe about 30 minutes ago. Looking at my work phone now, this 4-day trip is gonna be interesting because we just got our time changed twice for today as far as departure time. So now, today is Monday. We're gonna be going from CBG to Minneapolis and Minneapolis to Toronto. So I'll be back in Toronto again this evening. And our departure time, it was 6:20, but 5 minutes after, they told us now our departure time is 6:30. So we're gonna see how this trip goes. Just the first day. Let's see. Yeah, just 2 legs today. Right now, just chilling until it is time to report to the gate. So it's almost 5 now, and I'm just gonna relax until it's time to go. Charge up my phones a little bit, and then get ready for everybody. So I just wanted to come on and say hello, and I'm gonna catch you all later on. Hey you guys, so we made it back, we made it to Minneapolis. Cleaners are now on, getting the plane together for us. We'll be boarding in a few minutes. I am out of breath because I had to run someone's belongings up to the gate. Someone left their license, so had to run it up real quick. Hopefully they didn't get too far. So all of that is good right now, and we'll be boarding in a few minutes. Want to check in and tell you all that my night is almost done because I'm ready for bed. Okay y'all, I'll catch y'all in the next clip. Hey you guys, we made it to Toronto. It is 12:54. I'm about to go to bed. Just did my room routine, put everything in the fridge, and I'm about to go to sleep. Getting here, it was okay. We didn't have any problems, just a full load for the first leg and 39 people on the last leg. It's very cold outside and this weather is unforgiving, so I'm glad I'm in my warm room. I'm going to go to bed, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night. We are on day 2. We are on day 2 of 4. So we are moving through this pretty good. Today we only have 2 legs. Actually, this whole trip is consisting of 2 legs, so it's not that bad. And we have a late report today, which is going to be a 5 p.m. van. It's 4:45 now. I just did my room checks. I'm gonna walk through one more time to make sure that I indeed have everything. And right now we have, let's see, yep, 2 legs. So we're going from Toronto to, where are we going? LaGuardia. Toronto to LaGuardia, and LaGuardia to Burlington. So that's where we will be staying tonight. Hopefully everything stays on schedule and we can get this day all done. So that is what it's consisting of today. I'm about to head downstairs and meet my crew. Want to hop on and say good afternoon, and I'm gonna catch you all later on today. Hey you guys, so we have made it on the plane. You all, I guess TSA doesn't like me because my gosh, they took something from my luggage. They took my scissors from my luggage. It was my sewing scissors. Last time it wasn't a problem. It was in my makeup bag, in my luggage. It's my clothes. It's for my clothes, so that way I can keep myself together and everything while I'm here at work. It wasn't a problem last time, but I guess somebody wanted to do their job and they said it was too large. I was like, that's fine. So I mean, it was small enough, at least I thought it was. It's not like the office scissors. It's not like the office scissors. I swear, I keep getting stuff taken from me here in Toronto. I guess somebody wanted to do their job today and be fully inspecting my stuff. I mean, that's fine, but it's just aggravating. Other than that, I'm here. We're going to be boarding in about 4 minutes. Oh, and I'm setting off alarms here too. We're following our pilots downstairs to get to the plane, but the door was closing. And so I'm just like, okay, it did close. I'm like, wait, I don't think I should open it, but they're right there. The gate agent's right there, so everything will be fine. No, the alarm wants to go off. So she pushed it right back, and she was like, don't worry about it, it's fine. I'm just like, why would you let it close? We're following our crew. You all, I just want to get back to the U.S., okay? Get me back home, okay? Well, I'm going to catch up with you all later on. Hey, you guys, we are in Burlington. So the time now is 11:13 p.m. This load, I believe we only had 54 passengers, so it wasn't that full. We had pretty good flights today. We were, I want to say, delayed for a little bit as far as just switching the times as far as departure, but we made it out early and we got here at a decent time. So we just got to our rooms, did my room checks, about to finish up the last portion of my room checks before maintenance comes up and fixes my refrigerator for me. Other than that, it was a pretty decent day. I'm tired, and man, even though it was 2 legs, it took a lot of energy out of me. The passengers were great. We had a couple seat discrepancies just because I guess technology played its part and gave the 2 different families the same seat. So got that handled, and lots of babies on these past 2 flights. I felt kind of bad for them because they were tired, and so they were just screaming bloody murder, and I understood their pain because I'm tired too. So I'm glad that everybody was traveling safe. The crew was good. Equipment was good. I had to get my announcement phone deferred because my light wasn't coming on, so that way the flight deck can know that I'm calling them. So that's one of our safety checks we have to be sure of. So I had to get that item deferred. Other than that, smooth sailing. So I'm about to go ahead and get ready for bed, and I'm about to enjoy my dinner. So I will catch you all tomorrow. Good night.
See when I ride on Bumble.
It's Fake-Kills.
One time. Yeah. Standard.
Hey you guys, so we are getting ready to go ahead and board in a little bit. We have 2 legs today, Vermont to JFK, JFK to Chicago O'Hare. So Vermont is a little busy right now, so they have lots of planes coming in, so we're getting ready to board after the other plane is deplane. So I want to hop on and say good morning once again, and well, actually good afternoon, and let's go ahead and get this day going.
Go low. Man I tell him me then go slow. Them a feeling on my vibe and see the girl them go down. Ooh wee, on the show now. Oh yeah, see the girl them go down. Ooh wee, and a bad man run the show, now. Yeah.
Gold digger, she a gold digger.
Yeah.
Man figure, me na run digger.
no.
One nigga say really one digger.
Yeah.
Na me a dance. Gold digger, she a gold digger.
Yeah.
Man figure, me na run digger. One nigga say really one digger. Call me emergency.
One time me na never. Them a girls, them a coming over. Bad man me a wanna lover. Girl come, them a be my lover. Bad man me a never waste time. Them a girl, them a come, them a never count time. One time me a never waste time. Them a girls, them a come, them a try my time. Ooh, man a telling me they go. See the girl, them a slow.
Hey you guys, we have made it to Chicago. So it is raining, but it's not too cold outside. Also, let's see, ignore the makeup. Everything is dismembered right now. So that's what that is. 2 legs today. We went from Vermont to JFK and JFK to Chicago. Let me tell y'all, right now, the hotel is bussing. I'm talking about everybody is here. I don't understand why. This is the kind of crowd that you would see on a weekend, but it's not a weekend, it's a weekday. And it's a lot of people downstairs in the restaurant, lots of people checking in. That's crews and families all mixed in together. So we assume there's a sporting event that's going on, but it's a lot of people here. So today we had, what was that? I believe we were on time for every flight. Yeah, we were on time for every flight, if not earlier, so that was real good. And what else? This last leg, to me, it was a little bit challenging because I had to keep telling people to put the mask on. It seems that it just goes in one ear and not the other, and they just don't want to listen. Just put the mask on and we will be fine. We will be fine. Oh my goodness. And anything else interesting happened today? I don't think so. No, not really. When we got to JFK, I didn't realize that we had a long sit. It was 2 hours and 21 minutes. It wasn't that bad, but the time it went by pretty good. It was a nice little wind down. So I ate with my crew, relaxed until it was time to go to the next flight. Oh yeah, so this is what happened. I can't believe I forgot this. So apparently on the first leg today from Burlington to JFK, we started to smell gas. I'm just like, what's going on here? What's going on? So at first it wasn't strong and then it faded out. I'm like, okay, maybe it was just something when we were ascending. Smell it again. My coworker smells it again and was like, we smell gas. And we're like, okay, call the flight deck, let them know. They said they smelled it too, but it was just only in the galley. It didn't go to the cabin, which was a good thing. It stayed in that central area. Nothing was leaking. Everything mechanically was fine. When we landed, the maintenance told our captain that it was coming from the trash can. So somebody who was cleaning the trash can put something that was that had the gas smell in there. We don't know how they got it because maintenance walked around that plane so many times and they said they see nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with the plane. It's coming from the trash can. So somebody put something in there that was not supposed to be put in there. I don't know if the person was moving too fast or they just threw stuff in there just because it was a trash can. That's all that was. But thankfully, nothing happened at all. Everybody was fine. I was feeling a little woozy just because of the gas smell, but I'm cool now. Everybody's great. Other than that, I'm just about to get in the shower, take this makeup off, eat my dinner, and go to sleep. So I'm going to be catching you all tomorrow. Good night. Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Today is go home day, day 4 of 4. So we have a 1:30 p.m. van. It's 1:23 now. I'm about to head downstairs and meet up with my crew. Just did my last room checks, made sure I had everything together. And let's go ahead and knock out this 2-leg day. We're going from Chicago to JFK and then JFK back to CBG. So I'm going to catch up with you all throughout the day. Hey you guys, so we are here at Chicago O'Hare Airport. So we originally were supposed to leave at 3:28 and we were supposed to have been boarding now, but we got a delay. So we won't be out of here until 4:15. So we'll be sitting here until 3:45, which means that's the time that we can start boarding. The reason why, it's rain and it's very windy. So just gotta sit here and chill out until we get the okay to go ahead and fly. So that's an update right now. You guys, what's up? It's the next day. My goodness, I didn't get home until 1 a.m. We were supposed to be home at, I think around 9. No, actually 10 o'clock. We were supposed to be home at 10 o'clock. My goodness. So before we start, I just did my hair, blow dried it, twisted, embrace the natural, okay? And my hair is looking a lot better, okay? We're doing really good here, people. We are doing really good. So, got that out the way. You all, 2 legs yesterday. Chicago to JFK, JFK to CBG. There was weather coming from New York, I believe. And with that weather, it was impacting everybody that was in the air yesterday. So it was raining, and I believe they said it was some thunderstorms, but from what I remember yesterday, we didn't have any thunderstorms. It was just very windy and rainy. So with that, on the way to JFK, it was a lot of turbulence. And if you were sleeping, you were going to get woken. You were going to be awakened with the turbulence that was happening. We had, you all, the turbulence, it concerned me, but I didn't get nervous. I just kept looking out the window and listening for the phone just in case Captain had to call us for something. The passengers, Lord. I think we had a concerned flyer. Was it on this flight? I believe the concerned flyer was on this flight. She was a very anxious flyer, and she let me know before we started. So with the turbulence and then thinking about her, I'm just like, oh my goodness, I hope that she is okay. Turned out she was fine. She made it through the flight. I'm proud of her. Next thing you know, passengers were, what was that? We landed in JFK. It was, it was hilarious. People started clapping, talking about we made it on the ground. When they were deplaning, one person said to me that turbulence had me praying. You saw people in the back doing this. I'm just like, you all, we are going to be fine. We're going to be fine. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So that was the first leg. The second leg, we were delayed, I believe. I think we were delayed coming in to JFK because of the weather, and it impacted everybody. So with that, we were late getting to JFK. Once we landed, we had to get the cleaning crew on there. We had to get catered, all of that out the way. And then we had to get the second load of passengers on the plane. Well, while we were boarding, Captain told us that we had an hour and 32-minute taxi. I was up there with the other pilot that was flying with us, and he said that we had an hour and 32 minutes. I thought they were talking about flight time. When she repeated it back to me, she said, no, that's how long we're gonna be sitting to get cleared to take off. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me, dog. Apparently there was a whole line of planes. It was just a whole bunch of planes waiting to take off. I'm just like, okay, great. So now our flight time is 2 hours and 26 minutes to get home. Great. So I'm just like, at this point, I just want to get home. That's it. I'm tired. I'm a zombie. Let's just get home. As long as I get there safe and everybody else and their things get there safely, I'm fine. So we are boarding, getting everybody together. Had some issues with bags, so we had to have people take it back out. The passengers, they were cool with it. It was just a lot going on during boarding. And then, oh my gosh, we had a 7-year-old in the exit row, and we could not have a 7-year-old in the exit row, so we had to switch them out. We had to switch that family out with another passenger. Thankfully, the passenger that we asked to switch out with that family was willing to do that, so we got that settled. It was just chaos during boarding, lots of chaos, but we got it done, y'all. We got it done. So, and then next thing you know, we had the VP of Delta on our flight. So I'm just like, well, now if there's not any more stress added to the rest of this leg. But she was the person, oh my gosh, you all, my brain is scattered right now. But I'm just glad that everybody was cool. The VP was cool. What else? We actually got moved to the front of the line for takeoff because I think the planes, what Captain was telling me, the planes that were in front of us, they had to get rerouted, so they were just sitting there. Our route was still clear, so they called us up to get in front of the rest of the planes in order to take off. And we also had help from VP, so that way, because she made a call to say to get us home, so we got home, okay? So shout out to both of them, to the tower, everybody doing their thing, so that way we can get home. You all, my goodness. The last leg, it felt so trying because I was trying to stay awake and it felt like we were in the air forever. When we are about to land, we had to go back up in the air. We had to go back up in the air because we had wind shear. Now, I hope I'm explaining this right. My captain told me that wind shear is when it's a lot of wind. Let's start there. It's a lot of wind. And she said it could be positive or negative. We got the negative portion of it, so that meant if we continued with landing, it was gonna slam us to the ground. So we had to go back up and around and then try to land again. When we had to go up again, it felt like an extra 40 minutes in the air. She even told me that somebody that was in front of us, another plane that was in front of us, experienced the same thing. So they had to go back up in the air and turn around. The last leg was an adventure, and I didn't get home until 1 a.m. But that's okay, because everybody got home safely. Everybody's things got home safely. And I took my butt to bed, okay? And I'm still tired now, but I'm glad I get to rest. You all, thanks again for joining me on this vlog. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, like it, and subscribe if you are not already subscribed. I'm going to catch you all next time, but until that time, peace out.